How's it going, guys? Got a standard match here to round off your week. As you can see, we're actually both using Hail, and we're both using 3 of the same pokes. Now, complete accident, but where our teams vary, he's got Zapdos, Jolteon, and Conkeldurr. And I've got Scizor to deal with, the ice types on his side of the field, mainly being Abomasnow and Kyurem. Zapdos and Conkeldurr are probably going to be the biggest parts of this team that give me the most trouble. But I was like, in the stream, I was like, let's bring Specs Kyurem, and we'll back it with Hail. And that way you can get 100% accurate blizzards, and they're boosted, well, they're not boosted by Hail, but just specs, and it's nice. So, do super much damage. But that was the plan. So, he's going to go ahead and lead off with his Abomasnow. In cases where you both have the same weather, it's kind of like an after-you situation, like, oh, no, I insist. No, I insist. You set up the weather, that kind of thing. It's like, you don't really know who's going to set up the weather. But he sets up the weather, so I'm not really too worried about it. And now I just don't really have to send in my Abomasnow whenever it doesn't need to be sent in. Now, I knew he was going to send out Zapdos. I figured I would just try to coax it out anyways. It's not really going to end up mattering too much. I mean, if he wants to stay in and try to overpredict Red on the first fucking turn, I got a Bullet Punch for him. But that's okay. Right now I'm going to switch out because I definitely do not want to take a Heat Wave for it. So I'm going to go into my Slowbro. And it turns out that he goes for the T-Wave. Now, I wasn't really expecting that, but if there's a member of my team I want to be paralyzed, let's make it Slowbro. I mean, he's a little bit overqualified. His name is fucking Slow Bro. He's a bro that is slow. So, you know, this looks really good on his resume right now. But I'm going to go ahead and switch out. I believe this was a double switch, and I tried to catch something. I can't remember for the life of me what. But he switches in as Abomasnow, or maybe he did it. I wasn't really paying attention at the moment. But I'm going to go ahead and switch in my my Scizor just on the Abomasnow, because I know everything outside of an HP Fire I should be able to take from this thing, especially Blizzard, especially, you know, a Wood Hammer, or an Energy Ball, or Giga Drain, whatever it would be doing. Turns out he goes for the Ice Punch, so he's probably more physically inclined. That's fine, whatever. Zapdos going to come in again. Not that big a deal. I really want to find an opportunity right now to bring in Donphan to set up the rock, so that way this Zapdos can't keep coming in for free. But I believe I coaxed out the Zapdos by bringing in the Scizor right there. So that was a double switch that I did catch for sure. And it turns out that he didn't really suspect that I was a Scarf Abomasnow. I mean, it's not really going to be that obvious because this is my first time using it and sending it in. But it's going to take Zapdos right out of the way. And that's great because now Scizor is actually free to do things against Abomasnow and Kyurem. And, you know, possibly get set up to do some good things for me. But I'm going to go to my Donphan right now because I do want to get rock set up for Abomasnow and Kyurem anyways. And plus it's just going to be good to take hits. Now, what I forget is that my Donphan is actually just HP invested, and it's got offense. It's not max HP, max defense, or whatever the standard EV spread is, but it's just got... What I'm trying to say is that I'm going to take this Focus Punch very, very, very poorly. So, I decided to lay up the Stealth Rocks on that turn, so I was like, okay, whatever. I should be able to take it, guaranteed, but it's still really going to suck taking that hit. And as you can see, that does like 85%, I want to say. That's a fuck ton. But he's going to go for the Mach Punch right now. I believe that will take me out from that range. And I believe he's Iron Fist, which is probably why those are doing that much. But it turns out that he also doesn't have lefties, so I think he's got Lunberry. But he's going to go for another Focus Punch. And I do have Psychic on this thing. I have Dual Stab. I have Surf. I don't have Scald because I have T-Wave. Granted, it would be handier on ground types / things that are immune to T-Wave, but I don't know, I just like having the boosted water move, so why the hell not? I was contemplating taking out Psychic for Flamethrower once upon a time, just because nobody really ever sees that coming on Slowbro, Flamethrower or Fire Blast. But outside of that, it really doesn't have a lot of benefit. Plus, it doesn't really want to stay in on Scizor or Ferrothorn anyway, so I'm going to go for Psychic on the switch. And he's going to end up going into his Abomasnow. It takes a little bit of damage, kind of whatever. I don't really know why he did that, to be honest, but what do we got going on? So, going to switch out, I believe, go into my Scizor just to take some more hits. It's really unlikely it is going to go for the HP Fire right now. He's just going to go for the obvious grass move, which is Wood Hammer. Do quad resist that, take it pretty damn well, and this is going to give me a free opportunity to either A, go for a Roost to get back up to full HP, or B, set up a Swords Dance. And I forget what I did in that moment, but me looking back on this match, I definitely would have done one of the two, and it's probably, okay, it's going to end up being a Swords Dance. So, going a little more offensive, that's fine. So, We got this Conkeldurr in here. The best they can hope to do is Mach Punch. Then again, I don't really know if I can knock it out with a +2 Bullet Punch from this range. I'm still kind of iffy. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay, I do. Cool. Awesome. Now, I still have his Donphan to worry about just because I do know that literally half of our teams are mirrors of each other. But his is going to be a more defensive one, I would assume. As you can see, he takes a little bit of Stealth Rocks damage, so I ruin his 30. Now, the Stealth Rocks damage here is just a reminder to myself that if he wanted an opportunity to Rapid Spin, he definitely should have done it in one of these next coming turns, because as you're going to see right now, he's going to end up going for the Earthquake as I go for the Roost. It's going to do more than I roosted up, or just around the same amount. Like right here, I would probably risk the 2-hit KO. You know, if I was looking at my opponent and my opponent had the Scizor, I would think that my opponent was going to switch, and that's what I'm going to do. So, in my opinion, if he were to Rapid Spin to preserve his Abomasnow and his Kyurem's HP a little bit, he would have done it here. Not this useless Ice Shard play. This just really threw me off. I don't know what he was hoping to accomplish there, especially because I don't really think I have anything on my team that is going to be like, wow, an Ice Shard, let's back the fuck up. No, that was just, I'm thinking that might have been a misplay. I really don't know, but that just struck me as a little odd. But he's going to go ahead and switch out, decide to go into his Jolteon. Now, this reminds me that I need to start running a Raikou on Hail teams just because Raikou has access to Weather Ball and that kind of stuff. Just Raikou and Weather is pretty cool since you can go with Thunder and Rain, and then, you know, Weather Ball will be Water. In this case, you would get Bolt Beam coverage, Weather Ball being, you know, changed to the Ice type and that kind of thing, and you could run, like, HP Grass. I don't know. Just talking, because I haven't really put much thought into making this team at all, but if there's something I do like running, it's Hail from time to time. So I'm going to switch into my Mamoswine, and they predicted Electric move, either Volt Switch or T-Bolt. That's what I was expecting, and then just finish him off with the Nice Shard. So pretty simple shit. The next thing I believe to come in is this Kyurem. Now, Mamoswine with Snow Cloak is awesome. He's a pretty cool guy, and here's why. Just because this Kyurem is going to go for the Draco Meteor, I believe, probably predicting my Kyurem to come in, I would have gone for the Blizzard right there, just because it is neutral. Draco Meteor is neutral too. But the thing is, this Draco Meteor doesn't have perfect accuracy, and on top of that, I do have the +1 evasion thanks to Snow Cloak, so I don't know which one of those caused his Draco to miss, but it definitely fucking helped, because I'm going to take him out with a Stone Edge, and I believe finish off his Abomasnow with an Ice Shard. So can Mamoswine a Broom, because he's cleaning up the game here. I believe he has just his Donphan left. Now, I'm not too worried about Donphan, just because I do have my Scizor still, and I also have my Kyurem lying in the wing. So if this doesn't flinch him or finish him off or whatever thing you want to go for, and now it turns out it does a lot, but it leaves him with like 2, 3 HP, something like that. And I guess I was kind of expecting to take this Earthquake from that range. I don't know. I mean, it is stabbing everything, and I don't know. I just expected that Donphan in particular to be a little bit more defensive. But it's a double down owing to Hail, and that's going to be the end of the game. So I believe it was a 2-0 in my favor, since we did not see my Kyurem. Did my Slowbro die? I don't think my Slowbro died, actually. I don't remember. I don't think Slowbro, Scizor, or Kyurem died. Anyway, that's the game. If you guys enjoyed it, you're welcome to leave a like rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. I have been recording some more LP episodes. I'm probably going to get those uploaded on Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe Saturday. First episode was kind of, got a decent reception, I suppose. And we'll see what's going on. I also have a lot of days off next week, so expect me to be streaming at least 2 or 3 times as well. And then, yeah, I think that should do it for me. So I will catch you guys on the next one.